Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Tuesday, February 28th, 2012. Let's get right into the charts here. We're going to start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You will see that they are trading higher this morning by nearly 5 points. So decent little pop for the futures. If the futures are trading higher, it usually means that the US dollar index is trading lower. Sure enough, that is the case. Let's take a look at the US dollar index futures, and you'll see they are trading lower by about 24 cents at the moment. So if dollar is down, market is up. That's the way it works these days. The inflation rally continues. If you take a look over time, just take a look even in the 60-minute chart, you'll see every time the dollar declines, the markets rally higher. And the dollar has been declining for quite a while now. Although we have gotten some bounces, overall the dollar is on the weak side. So the dollar weaker again this morning, trading down about 24 cents. And sure enough, you got a 5-point move in the S&P 500 E-mini futures to the upside, and that's really what every trader needs to follow. I don't know how anybody could really keep track of what's going on in Europe or what's going on in China or anywhere else. It's just simply the dollar. Dollar deflates, market inflates, just that simple. People want to know why gasoline prices are so high. Look at your U.S. dollar. U.S. dollar has been declining each and every day. Dollar down, commodity prices higher. It's not just gasoline. It's also West Texas crude, Brent crude. It's also gold, silver, copper. Everything has been moving higher. Dollar down, all commodities go higher. It's just that simple. So people could stop looking under rocks for why gasoline's going higher. It's just all about the U.S. dollar index, and that's really the bottom line. All right, couple of other things to take a look at this morning. Let's take a look at oil. Oil is trading basically flat before the open. If I took a look at oil right now, when I take a look at oil right now, I see that it is trading lower by 20 cents. So not a big drop. It did fall yesterday. Oil did decline yesterday. You'll see the USO this morning trading right around this 41, 47 level. But again, there's nothing really damaging there. It did get a little bit euphoric, so not uncommon to see a little bit of a pullback come in on crude. But crude is still in a very, very strong uptrend. Has not backtested its breakout point. Those of you in trade the USO, $40 is the breakout point. And again, still a lot of support there at that level. So weaker dollar should keep oil at least steady, if not trading higher sometime during the day. Now, if the dollar strengthens, oil should come back down pretty quickly. Let's take a look at gold. GLD is having a pretty good morning. This morning's trading up around 173.14. It's a very, very good pop for gold. Gold closed yesterday, GLD I should say, closed yesterday at 170.170. Once again, dollar down, gold is going to be up. Silver is also going to be up. And got a nice pop on silver going all the way up to the 35 level. And could have more left in the tank to the upside. As long as that dollar remains weak, gold, silver, oil, copper, iron, anything in the metals complex, anything in the energy complex should trade higher. Okay, let's take a look here at a few other stocks today that are in the news. There's not a lot out there today, but one is Priceline. Priceline catching a pretty sizable bid. I'm not sure the exact level. It's very tough because this is a new all-time high, I believe, for Priceline, if I'm not mistaken. So it's hard to find a resistance level, but I would not be a buyer up here. I would not be a buyer up here. The stock is it altered. It's ultra extended already. I would not be a buyer up here. It could go up a little bit higher. I would have to say, if I could give you a guesstimation, it'd probably be around the 640 level, maybe 639 level. There should be pretty good resistance, but I would not be a buyer of this stock. It is already up, parabolic after earnings now. It's possibly even a fade candidate, but a very tough one because you don't have a good reference to short it. So that makes it a little bit tough, but it would be a fade candidate in my opinion. Let's take a look at Domino's Pizza, and I'm really reaching here to find some stocks that are active this morning, but Domino's Pizza is catching a pretty good bid. This is another one I would not touch. Pretty good resistance here. I don't think the gap is a bad gap. It's actually fairly strong, but again, there's pretty good resistance up here around this 35 and a quarter level. So watch Domino's Pizza. I wouldn't short it. Just realize that it's going to hit some resistance up here. It's not a bad gap, though. The gap does have some decent strength to it. Let's take a look at Hovnanian Homes, ticker symbol HOV. This stock is gapping up. This is another one. Has pretty good resistance right around the, I guess, $3.30 level. Home builders have been, doing very well as of late. This one could go up a little bit more. I can't rule it out, but I would not be a buyer of this one either. Let's take a look at AutoZone. AutoZone, auto parts store, having a decent little morning, trading up around 374. Again, I think there's a wall of resistance around 380 if it got there. That could also be a fade candidate, but it probably has strengthened to the 380 level. Again, this is another one, new all-time high. I don't have a great resistance level in the past to go off of, but I would not be a buyer of here up here at these levels. Okay. Once again, I'm going to leave it there, short and sweet today. We do have economic news coming out at 8:30, and we will have some. I believe the Case-Shiller Home Index also coming out a little bit later. So once again, you do have some economic data. Don't really worry too much about it. Watch the dollar. Please notice right here the dollar is starting to move higher. Dollar catches a bid. What's going to happen to the futures? The futures should come back down and start to sell off, and we'll watch for that. So again, dollar moves up, market should move down. If the dollar sells off, though, these markets can inflate further, and that's exactly what we've been seeing over the past month. Okay, so with that said, everybody, I'm going to leave it there. Have a great trading day. Keep this report short and sweet, really to the. We'll just get right to the point and keep it very, very simple. Have a great afternoon, everyone, and we will see you tomorrow.